So I thought that doing a simple one-tube super regen for the FM band would be a fun tube valve project for you guys. And we're going to use a classic circuit that goes way back to the 30s. It's very forgiving. It'll work with almost any triode or pentode tube. And it's recently regained some popularity because some interesting kits have come out using this old-time circuit again. If anybody's got any problems, deal with this guy, because he invented the superregenerative receiver. So let's first take a couple of weeks to collect some simple parts. This is not a really complicated circuit, but it does need a power supply. So I like the 2-transformer back-to-back style power supply. Gives a lot of flexibility, and if you buy a 6.3 volt or a 12 volt center tapped, which is even better, it allows you to use either 6 volt or 12 volt valves. And if you have 230 mains, it also allows you to make the high voltage a little bit less. If you strap the transformers 6 volts to 12 volts, it cuts the voltage in half, which is an old style trick to reduce the high voltage. So go ahead and start to collect some parts for the Super Regen. We're using the back-to-back transformer idea to develop the high voltage. There will be some diodes, and I like using these IEC inlets. The tube, you need a 9-pin tube socket. It doesn't have to be a fancy one that uses a shield or something, just an ordinary tube socket. Here's the 6AK5 style tube. It's a mini pentode, but it's wired up as a triode, so any triode tube would work as well. This is a 35 puff cap, and this would be fine. If you have one, try to get one with a shaft on it so that you can put a tuning knob on. That's handy. Otherwise, I'm going to try to sweat solder a shaft onto one of these, and we'll try to make one of these less expensive ones work in the circuit. I'm using a crystal earpiece for the output. Should be plenty of volume. Small parts. I'll give you a couple weeks to get all these parts together. Any type of chassis will work, even something like this. We could mount stuff on top of it. A usual Hammond or Bud box will work fine. So get some parts together.